Definitions of special functions with graphs. There is a boat with a maximum capacity of 650 kilograms. The sailor who weighs 70 kilograms has boarded the boat. There are tea boxes of weight 80 kilograms each. 650 minus 70 equals to 580. 580 divided by 80 equals to 7.25. Therefore, here we can put 7 boxes in the boat. In order to mathematize these kinds of situations, we need to define special functions. The floor and ceiling functions give us the nearest integer up or down. The floor and ceiling of 2.31. The floor of 2.31 is 2. The ceiling of 2.31 is 3. The floor of 2.31, it must be an integer. And it must be less than or maybe equal to 2.31, right? 2 is less than 2.31, but 1 is also less than 2.31. And so is 0 and -1, -2, -3, etc. There are lots of integers less than 2.31. So choose the greatest one, which is 2 in this case. Greatest integer function. The greatest integer function has its own notation and tells us to round whatever decimal number it is given down to the nearest integer, or the greatest integer that is less than the number. The graph of the greatest integer function resembles an ascending staircase. Thus, if x is a number between successive integers n and n plus 1, then the greatest integer function x equals to n. If x is any integer, then the greatest integer function x equals to x. Using this concept, we can define the greatest integer function or the floor function as follows. F of x equals to greatest integer function x. Clearly, the input variable x can take on any real value, and the output will always be an integer. From the definition of greatest integer function x, we have greatest integer function x equals to -1 for -1 is less than or equals to x less than 0. Greatest integer function x equals to 0 for 0 less than or equals to x less than 1. Greatest integer function x equals to 1 for 1 is less than or equals to x less than 2. Greatest integer function x equals to 2 for 2 less than or equals to x less than 3. The domain of greatest integer function x is real number set and range is integer set. Properties of greatest integer function. Greatest integer function 2.2 equals to 2. Greatest integer function 2.2 plus 3 equals to 2 plus 3 equals to 5. Greatest integer function 5.2 equals to 5. So, we can say that if f of x equals to greatest integer function x plus n, then f of x equals to n plus greatest integer function x. Greatest integer function 2.2 equals to 2. Here, 1.2 is given by 2.2 minus 1. 2 lies in between 1.2 and 2.2. Hence, we can conclude that x minus 1 less than greatest integer function x less than or equals to x